Hello, Scott McKenzie here, founder of home care agency Blueprint. And if you've ever asked yourself, can I bill Medicaid, Medicare, or insurance through my home care agency? You're not alone. I get this question so much and wanted to create some clarity around it. This is one of the most common questions we get, and it's also one of the most misunderstood. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what type of agency can bill which payers, what the real process looks like behind the scenes, and the truth about what it takes to actually get paid. You're not going to hear the surface level answers here. I'm going to give you what most consultants won't say out loud. Let's start with the foundation. What kind of care does your agency provide? If you offer services like companionship, errands, meal prep, light housekeeping, bathing assistance, and medication reminders, you are a non-medical or personal care agency, also called private duty care. These are essential services, but they are not medical, and the federal government doesn't categorize them that way. If, however, you're providing things like skilled nursing, wound care, injections, physical therapy, or post-hospitalization monitoring, you are operating as a home health agency, which falls under skilled services, requires a different type of license, and comes with an entirely different billing structure. This distinction is everything. Because Medicare, which is often assumed to be the golden ticket, does not pay for long-term personal care, even if your client is over 65. Medicare only reimburses for skilled, intermittent care that is medically necessary and prescribed by a physician. That means if you're a non-medical agency, you cannot bill Medicare. It doesn't matter how high-end your services are or how critical they are to the family. It's not covered under Medicare's scope. Now let's talk about Medicaid, because this is where a lot of agencies get misled. Yes, Medicaid does pay for non-medical care, but only when your agency is approved through a state-specific waiver program. That's not just an application you fill out and you're in. You have to meet credentialing requirements, complete background checks, sometimes provide audited financials, pass site inspections, and often wait several months before you're even considered eligible. And here's the truth that many agency owners don't realize. Even once you're approved, you're not automatically guaranteed clients. You still have to market yourself to case managers, build relationships with service coordinators, and be ready to operate within the restrictions of Medicaid's reimbursement model, which often pays less than your private pay rates. Now, let's talk about insurance. This is a big category that includes private health insurance, which almost never covers non-medical home care, long-term care insurance, which often does, veterans benefits, like aid and attendance, or the VA Community Care Network. The only real insurance that regularly covers non-medical care is long-term care insurance. And even then, the policy terms vary drastically. Some require a nurse assessment, others only reimburse the client directly, and almost all of them require detailed documentation and ongoing proof of service delivery. Here's what no one tells you. Just because a client has a long-term care insurance policy doesn't mean you're going to get paid quickly, or at all, unless you know how to properly submit documentation, bill with CPT codes or policy reference numbers, and follow up with the adjuster until the claim is processed. A lot of new agencies assume they'll get paid what they charge. That's rarely the case. There's a difference between your bill rate, your caregiver pay rate, and your actual reimbursement. For example, you might bill $28 an hour to Medicaid, but Medicaid only reimburses $21, and you still have to pay your caregiver $17 per hour to stay competitive. That leaves you with a razor-thin margin before expenses. With long-term care insurance, you may be able to bill $30 to $35 per hour, but again, they may take 30 to 90 days to reimburse you, and the payment often goes directly to the client unless you've established an assignment of benefits. Cash flow management becomes everything at that point. It's not just about getting clients, it's about building a business model that can sustain operations while you wait to get paid. Here's the real answer to the question, can my agency bill Medicaid, Medicare, or insurance? If you're non-medical, you cannot bill Medicare. You can bill Medicaid, but only if you go through the waiver enrollment and credentialing process in your state. You can bill long-term care insurance, but you'll need to verify coverage, learn the invoicing process, and be prepared for delays. If you're a skilled home health agency, you can bill Medicare, but that's a high-compliance, tightly regulated space with more moving parts, including OASIS documentation, physician coordination, and a licensed clinical team. Now here's what I want you to take away. Just because billing is possible doesn't mean it's the best first step for you. Many of the most successful agencies I've worked with start out as private pay only, build their systems, get some traction, and then decide whether Medicaid or insurance billing fits their model. But if you go into this thinking that billing is simple, fast, or guaranteed, you'll hit some painful walls. Instead, know the terrain, learn the real steps, structure your agency to operate lean and profitably from day one. Then, when you're ready to expand into Medicaid or insurance billing, you do it intentionally with systems in place. If you want help launching your agency, getting licensed, or navigating Medicaid or insurance approval, that's exactly what we help our clients do inside Home Care Agency Blueprint. Feel free to drop a question below, subscribe if this helped you, and if you want personalized guidance, click the link to book a free clarity call with my team. Build smart, build aligned, and always remember, you're not just creating a business, you're creating a vehicle for financial freedom, legacy, and impact. You've got this. See you on the next video.